Hey everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to manage your digital late work. I'm having some issues with Google Classroom. Don't get me wrong, I love Google Classroom, but I have some issues with how students turn in late work. So as of right now, students turn in a late assignment and then I've got it set up that it sends me a notification, but it comes through on my phone or my computer and then it's gone and I never remember to check my notifications and the organization just isn't working for me. I would really like that to be in my email, but I don't want to get bombarded with a bunch of useless emails either. I just want to know when my students turn in a late assignment. So I've got a workaround that uses Google Forms to help me know when my students turn in a late assignment. And this is really just for my digital late assignments. If it's still a paper-based late assignment, my students are turning that in to me in class. So I'm going to be showing you how to use a Google form to keep track of those digital late assignments, and then what is Form Mule. And I'm going to show you how to set up a template in Form Mule so that you can make the Google form email you the information that's in your Google form. And you might find this useful for other applications in your teaching as well. All right, go away sticky note. So here is my Google form that I've created. I just named it I have late work, and I've put this in. I've got a heading or a topic on Google Classroom called tools, and I put this in there so that all of my students can have it. It's not set up as a quiz, so there's no points there. Students can use this over and over again, so I don't ever have to come in and reset it. In fact, I hadn't looked at the responses yet until I did this video. I just started doing this week. I picked a few students to kind of test it out with, and I plan on doing the official rollout tomorrow with all of my students. So it's working well. It's working exactly like I want it to. I'm ready to roll with it. So here I've got 3 questions in my Google form. Name, what hour are you in, and what assignment did you complete? So I need to know who it is. I need to know where I'm going to be grading it in my gradebook, and I need to know what Google assignment I'm looking at if I'm going to grade it. So just 3 things super fast for the kids. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go over to the response tab and we're going to click on the spreadsheet here. And this is going to generate a spreadsheet, and this is the spreadsheet that I've got. I'm actually going to close this out, and you can see that it's sending me emails for all of the students who filled this out. I'm going to close this out because I want to show you a brand new spreadsheet. So I'm going to have to make a copy of my template. So let's go do that now. So here is a copy of my I have late work form. And again, we're going to go to that response tab and we want to click on the spreadsheet tab. And this is going to ask me if I want to create a new spreadsheet. I want to say yes. And here it is. So the spreadsheet, as it loads up here, is going to give me, first of all, the timestamp I created that in the settings, like yes, I want to know when they did it. Yes, I want it to record their email address. And then the 3rd column, 4th column, and 5th column are the questions that I actually wrote into my Google form. So if you have 4 columns, you want to have 4 questions, it'll take up column F as well. I think you get the point. So what we're going to want to do from this point is we're going to go up to where it says add-ons. And if you don't have any add-ons, yours will look differently than mine. If you have a bunch of add-ons, yours will look differently than mine. But what you really want to do is you want to go down to where it says get add-ons. And it should bring up, looks like the G Suite Marketplace. And you're going to search for Form Mule. And this is it right here. And you can see it's got a ton of users. I already have it. There is a paid service with it. Haven't really checked it out. I don't really need it. So we want this Form Mule. And once you have that added on, it will be in your, guess what, add-ons. So we're going to go up to where it says Form Mule once you have that all in there. And we are going to go to launch. So let's wait for it to do its thing. All right, so now we're going to be setting up the template. So first thing we want to do is we want to say what form are we going to be using. It's the only one that's listed, and we are going to form what's going to trigger the form to send. It's when it's on a submission. You can the timer would be like if you want to send at a certain time every day. So maybe you want it to go out and send you emails at a certain time. That would be kind of cool. And instead of it whenever they do it, you could make that happen. I've got mine set on whenever the student clicks submit. So now Once I get that all set up, I'm going to go to the templates. There it goes. I'm going to go to templates, and we just need the one email template, and you can name this anything you want. I'm just going to call it late work. And it's going to ask what conditions do we want to send. In other words, what do we want sent? So I'm going to say send all rows. I want all the rows sent. And then we're going to hit save template settings. It takes a second to save, just be patient. And then we're going to go to edit templates. Okay, and this is the part where we need to add in our email address. So this is your email address at the top, just like you're sending yourself an email. And then you can give yourself a subject. I'm just going to call it late work. That way when it comes into my inbox, I'll know that that's an email to probably not look at until I'm ready to grade it. And then I'm going to, in the body, I can write anything I want in here, but we're really going to be including some HTML coding, but the coding's already done for us. So I want to know when the student sent it. I'm going to enter down here to give it a little spacing. I want to know what their email address is. I want to know the name. I want to know what hour they're in. I want to know what assignment it is. And yeah, I do want to know the date. And that's it. That's all I really care about. And then we're going to hit save and send all. So that would mean that anything that was in our responses already, then it would send. All right, so here we go. Now you can see that we're well under the quota for the paid submission. So now we can hit no emails are sent. All right, let's just exit out of this. And we'll notice we have a new column here. Let's test it out. So I'm going to go back to the copy of I have late work. We'll go back and let's just click the preview and we'll put the name as my name. I'll say I'm in my 3rd hour class. We'll just write test in there. Submit. It says it's been recorded. Let's go over to the Google Sheet. Okay. And let's make sure it's working. All right. So it took a second there. But it did send, and you can see it's time stamped, and it said it was sent to my email. So let's go to my email, see if it worked. All right, here's my email. This is me sending myself an email. And here's exactly what I just sent. My name, 3rd hour. What assignment did I do? Test. And then the current date. So it's as simple as that. It takes a little bit of setup, but now I can share this form with my students. And they can use it throughout the school year, and it will continue to work and continue to collect that data and send me those emails. Pretty neat little trick. I hope you find it useful. Good luck.